Hi Tubesters, another video for today, and I had planned on doing one yesterday calling it Move It Monday, but I was working on my living room painting project, didn't get the video done, and now it's Tuesday, and I'm not going to have Move It Tuesday. It doesn't have the same ring, but I've been dying to do something called TMI Tuesday for a while. So this seemed like a great opportunity to go on and do a TMI Tuesday. So today, sex, lies, and constipation. Told you it was TMI. So, what does sex have to do with it? I'm going to give you a hint that part of my therapy Thursdays a while down the pike is going to have to do with sex. And I'll just leave that hint about that. But I do want to say sex life is something that still goes on when you're 58, you know, if you're lucky, and I am. Regardless of, at least for me, regardless of the weight that I was before, I lost the 52 that I've had so far. But looking forward to it just getting better, and I know that it will because my husband definitely is perking right up and noticing the differences. So how cool is that? I'm just wondering though, and I would love comments or people maybe doing a response video on, hey, how's the sex life with you? No, you don't need to go into graphic detail. Just I would like to know, though, if your weight loss journey has affected your sex life one way or another. That's all. A simple yes or no if you don't want to give the details. But yeah, let's talk sex. All right, lies. Ooh. I got to the weight that I got, which was somewhere north of 278. 278 is where I was when I finally decided I'd work up the nerve to get on the scale, and I probably had lost some weight to get that nerve up. I lied to myself a lot as I got heavier and heavier. I was looking at myself every day in a mirror that only showed from here up pretty much. And it was easy for me to lie to myself and think that, you know, no big deal. There's nothing going on, you know, that I need to worry about. I kept thinking, well, you know, if my doctor tells me that I need to lose weight because of XYZ reasons that are health related, I'll be listening. You know, I definitely would do it for that. But, you know, I'd always go in and my blood sugar is normal. My blood pressure is normal, actually very good. My cholesterol is very good. You know, all those indicators, you know, no diabetes, no heart issues, nothing going on here health-wise. I do have sleep apnea, and the doctor would never mention that. It wasn't on the lab report, and the doc, you know, would usually forget about the sleep apnea and not point out the relationship of that, of my weight to that, you know, except maybe once a year. So it's easy for me to lie to myself that really I had no health issues. That has ended. And I, you know, and of course I have health issues. My joints hurt. I have arthritis. Yes, I had arthritis when I was thin. I have arthritis now. And carrying around a heavier load doesn't help the pain. A few other things help the pain, but being heavier does not. So I did a lot of lying, and the lying's got to stop. And again, doing these videos on YouTube helps me to be more accountable for me. I highly recommend it. Okay, I'm going to move along to constipation. What a lovely topic. Real TMI now, right? Unless you're one of my kids or my mother or something, in which case you're probably still thinking, ooh, sex, really? Ooh, go away. Constipation. That was a problem for me before I started this journey. It's been a problem for years, all my life. Since I was a kid, it's been a problem. A lot of it, I think, has to do with I throw off a lot more perspiration one form or another. I lose fluids easily. Now, I don't look like I'm sweating, I smell like I'm sweating or that kind of thing, but somehow I manage to lose a lot of fluid during the day. So it's very easy for me to get dehydrated even with the so-called normal amount of water intake. I have to really watch it. And constipation really rolls right along with that lack of fluids. But you add to that protein, a high protein diet. I don't know about you, for me, protein is a killer with constipation. I used to think it was just eggs and beef and well, meat in general, and then I started counting up all the ways I got constipation, dairy. And I realized I think it has to do with protein. And so when I was drinking a dairy-free, meat-free protein shake, yep, still constipated even more so. So it seems to be a protein issue for me. Oh, gosh, well, now we're on these high protein diets and we're not eating nearly as much. So I have this visual of my whole colonic tract going on for miles or something. Every time I've done a lot of the upper GI, lower GI series and all kinds of stuff, unfortunately, because I have a lot of issues there. Oh, health issues too. Not necessarily weight related, but certainly food related. But anyway, I had all these tests, and they always say, oh my God, it's taking so long for things to go through your system. That's just amazing. And I always set records where I go as to how long it takes for some kind of barium shake to go through me. And I think part of it is I literally must have miles and miles of a colon, small, large intestines going on. Whatever, but I have kind of the train theory of food going through me. I think you have to keep adding on a car and another car and another car and another car before the caboose finally pushes the whole thing through and gets the train through the tunnel, if you know what I mean. And so if you have fewer cars or smaller cars or whatever, it takes a longer time to get that train through the tunnel. And lately that train has not been going through that tunnel in less than 5 days without some help. And even with some help, and by help I mean I have Dulcolax, Miralax, Smooth Move tea, lots of things that kind of tear up my stomach and do nasty things. I've tried some fiber in my diet, but that too's been affecting my stomach, so I'm kind of like, now what? What do? I keep hoping that the exercise will really help things, but if anything, again, the exercise has been dehydrating me more, which makes the problem worse, not better. So yeah, this is not fun. I would love suggestions on what people are doing about this. I mean, I've got the means, and I've done enemas before. I'm not above doing the enemas. So, not yet resorted to that since surgery, but I might. But anything that I do, you know, every single method that I can think of short of eating healthy fiber involves something that can be addicting or not good for you if you do it on a regular basis. So, boy, suggestions, love to hear it. If you got a way to get fiber in the body that doesn't affect your sleep, if you happen to have a sensitive stomach, let me know, please. I'd love to know what to do with it. So, okay, those are the topics for today. Sex, lies, and constipation. And you have a great day on TMI Tuesday and every other day of the week too. And by the way, as always, a thank you to the subscribers and those who leave comments. Thank you so much. And when you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you and watch your videos. I used to try to search and see who might be good videos for me to watch. And anymore, I have so many that I'm watching that I'm limiting myself now to people who subscribe to me, because I do want to know who's taken an interest in me. I want to know what your journey is too. So I love watching your videos as well. So, all right, having said that, I'm going to again say thank you and have a good evening.